Hello everybody, welcome to more Wingit Replay Analysis Review, or whatever I feel like calling this nonsense. Today we're actually going to be viewing a Wingit vs. Josh game. This is me versus my friend Josh. We played for a while, you've seen him through some of the reboot camp stuff I've uploaded. So I guess I do want to at least put context for this. We do pick random COs when we play on by web just because it's funnier. So this one is Nell versus Jake. I want to do one of our smaller ones first. For the stream viewing audience, or people come check the VOD later, this is effective. You're going to see this pink stuff because this is what I chroma key out just to put my backgrounds in because I'm just weird like that. So enjoy your hot pink background. But yeah, we're doing Nell versus Jake. Let me update our countries, as I usually pick gray sky and Josh usually lose whatever. So this is Nell versus Jake. This is not a very good matchup for Jake, but there's a lot of planes that Jake can take advantage of. Let's go over COs. Nell has a luck range of 0 to 19, so she'll just do more luck damage every turn. Just all her attacks have a higher luck damage stat. Her level 1 is sets, I think, to like plus 60 or plus 80. And then like her level 2 version sets it to like 99 or something super high. Pretty much where she can just kill whatever. I still need to get those CO overviews done. That might actually just end up being a stream I'll do soon of just on Twitch or whatever. Just do like creating the CO overview videos, junks I want to make. And Jake is pretty simple. All units gain plus 10 attack power on planes. This includes air units and probably sea units if for some reason you have them spawned in on there pre-deployed, but I don't think that's going to happen ever. But it can, I suppose. His normal power, I think, gives him +1 range on his indirects, and sets his attack power to like +20 on his special, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good. I'm getting mentally distracted. I have too many tabs open, too many things to click, and now I can't even see my face. I need to throw you over here as well. Welcome to the most scuffed replay review I've done in a while. But anyways, yeah, he gets +10 attack. And then his super, I think, is it to like +30 or 40? I don't remember the exact numbers. I could pull up by web, but since I'm doing it live, I don't want to. It increases it by a bunch. Yeah, we are playing on the map that is called Lake Battle. The big thing I recognize about this map I saw was like, oh, there's missiles around here. Cool, and you also have these two missiles guarding all air movement over towards the comm tower. So that's not going to be very easy to get to. So you have to get a black boat or a lander over here to try to get that. But enough dilly-dallying, let's begin. Start the round off with 2 infantry, nothing too major nothing too crazy. Infantry moving up to go capture this base, which makes sense. You really want this base early on because you want to focus on bases. Kind of doing this just in case I get any viewers who like their first time watching, says it's nice to be polite. I just noticed this is a 4-base map. I forgot about that. There's a lot of units going to be spawning in here. So Josh builds an interesting build. I can't say I completely disagree with the APC, but I'm trying to figure out like how it doesn't feel very worth it right now, because really this unit went the wrong way. This should have went up for this base, I feel, because it could have got there in what, 2 turns? Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I could have got there in 2 turns to start capping. So that's questionable, but I know Josh is a big fan of getting income advantage early, but I still think bases outweigh income 95% of the time. Because you just get more infantry because they pay themselves in, but I think at this point, Josh even forgot, like, oh yeah, bases build money, because the last, like, game we were playing around the time, and he's played a lot more Wargroove than this, and in Wargroove, your bases don't actually provide currency. So that might be why. I think that's why he instinctively always goes for income first, usually. And I decided, you know what, I'll match him. But I have a better positioning because I'm already capturing a base down there. Yeah, because I also went first, so I don't know how I got that ahead. Although, yeah, because I'm doing it on turn 3, he did it on turn 2. Never mind, that makes sense. Now that I think about it. Builds another APC. He's a big fan of his transports, but they're nowhere near as silly as wagons are in Wargroove. Wargroove wagons are hilariously silly. Moving units up. So I think, yeah, I move this APC over here just to take this here, and then I can drop off this unit here to grab this, come back, grab more units, and try to get some of these properties back here getting a little faster, and get over to this rocket, because if I can threaten a rocket, that means he can't blunch up as easy anymore. So it's very nice, because this is effectively just nuclear arms. You just kind of say, like, hey, deal with me. I have this big, scary weapon. But we both do. I need a drink, I'm sorry. But since we both have that, like, big, scary weapon, it becomes interesting, because then you have to ask, like, when do you use it? Do you threaten it the whole time, or what? I think at least interesting situations. Mech, I don't agree with mech right now. The mech doesn't make much sense. I guess, like, I think he's gonna probably make this his weak side, and this his strong side, I suppose, maybe? I don't remember. But mechs, like, they're not unusable, but, like, I don't fully agree with them here, because there's just too much land to cover, but at least he does have his APC out and ready to go. Unless he's planning on bringing his mech all the way up here to this mountain, but that doesn't make any sense. Spawn it up here, then. It builds a Reiki to get freaky as well, I just noticed that. So far, nothing too bad on my end. Tank, APC, infantry, not the worst, but I don't... I can't say I'm too mad. I'm kind of matching his APCs, but I think I'm building them at better times because they're slower building. Because they're going to be a ton of infantry this match, so it's good to ferry them up. Oh, he's going to bring his mech over here to try to steal some of his properties, but even then an infantry would do this better. At least more cost effectively. Lights with all his units, going forward. I'm pulling my units up, got my tank there to counteract this Riki, and he's built another mech. Looking like a Sammy player over here needing this mechs. So I built one in response because I think it's funny. Because really our builds have been pretty similar. Start capturing the base thing. Bring my APC down here to get the better capture rate because I can move that infantry up. This forward. You missed like 6 turns. It's okay. You didn't miss much. We're just setting up. For context, this is me versus my buddy Josh. When we play by web, we always pick random COs. So I'm playing Nell, who's like a tier like 1 or like luck band CO kind of. And he's playing Jake, who's a tier 4 one. So we just pick random COs. We just let the game randomize us a CP or CO. And play fun matchups like that, because it's just not always... Because I find them fun. Yeah. So where are they going to use this mech? Where are they putting it? Okay, that's not a bad place to put the mech. Play a little defensive, but I still don't agree with... I mean, I guess... I don't know. I don't feel good about these mechs existing right now. I feel it is too early for mechs, even if you do the transports in the capture phase. I'd still focus on infantry and tank personally, but... That's just me. I'm no expert. I'm the local 700 scrub. Who likes to review his matches because it makes him feel better. And just kind of, it's good to just... See if we can find mistakes to improve on. That's partially why I do this. Because I want to improve my advanced wars abilities. So infantry, tank, mech, infantry. Not a bad build order. Moving my infantry up, getting a little wall going, build an anti-air preemptively. Because I would believe that Josh usually would throw his thing down here. I also built this down here just to help me deal with these infantry. Because it can just, because anti-air shred through infantry very well. Yeah, I am too. I fully admit I'm a bad player. Like, really, I should probably have put this anti-air up here to, like, because there's an airport over here, so can't hurt to deal with the airport units up here that are going to probably spawn in. But I felt like, okay, I want to deal with these infantry because I know there's going to be a lot more infantry down here than tanks, because I'm assuming he's making this his weak side. At least that's my prediction, because we both have 2 bases, so it's relatively even counts of it, so that's not too bad. Get a whack on the recon, because this mech can't counterattack because it can't get in the range. Ah! So I get a free whack on this Riki, so it can no longer get freaky. Bring the mech up there, because nothing... It can... The recon can attack it, but it's going to get blasted back by the tank. But still, probably should have put the mech in a better-ish positioning. It's not the worst position, but not the best. What am I building? Infantry, anti-air, and infantry. One thing I need to work on is when I build my units, because a lot of people do recommend you build your units at the end of turn. There's a lot of time I just end up building my units mid-turn, and then like, oh hey, my money's not counted right. Oops. Oh, that's gonna be a fun match to review, because I figure how I'm gonna review it at some point. Oh, I guess there is the tank carding it now. Never mind. That makes sense. Never mind. Yeah, I have a bigger economy right now, so that's good. Why? Why only move that one space? Why not bring it, like, over to grab infantry or something? Like, build your rekey up here, and then build infantry down here, or mech, and just filter it up. You have an APC. Push it on up. Move that gear up. Come on. Put the mech on the mountain. That's a really annoying spot to have it. Capturing more. Retreating with my tank, because, like, okay, I'm not winning that. Putting my infantry in the way, although it still doesn't fully get in the way. There we go. Now I got the full shield up. Right? No, I don't. What? Yeah, the APC. Oh, because he can move around through this way, yeah. Yeah, they can get maximum movement on the mech. Like, if you're gonna have these APCs and build mechs, fucking use it. Like, this is like, I think it's like 5,000 for an APC. Like, use it. Because it's not even like a transport copter thing. Gotta love the little boost. Get a little bit of extra movement out of my infantry before I build a new one up there. Build an arty, which is something I've been meaning to do more anyways, because I'm just never been good at using artillery. Mostly because I'm always scared. I'm just going to lose them. Which doesn't lead to good situations. I think this one... Yeah, I'm moving this. I don't know where I'm going to take this. I don't know where I take this. Must be blocking the uncap. Yeah, it's true, but I don't even have anything over there to cap it right now, is my thought process. Well, I guess he is putting that there just to, like, don't touch it. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I can't even reach it. Although I guess, no, with my APC I could reach it. Well, no, my APC can't. They moved it back. That is true, I could block it. I suppose it's not the worst idea, I'm just... I just want more mechs out if you're going to build it. Tanks coming in the front lines. Building an APC up. Not the worst place to put the mech, capturing that. So now I have to choose, do I fend off this mech or do I get this off? I guess I can use both, actually. No, I don't really like to defend it. But the tank is up here to be annoying, so I'm curious what I do in response here. There we go, that's a pretty good lineup. Using that APC for defending right there. Yeah. More APCs! How many does this man have? This man has 3 transports. 3 APCs. I better see billions of mechs. What the fuck are you doing, Wingit? You have this infantry down here you could send up. Is this guy gonna just retreat this way because I was wishy-washy? He's playing this over several days? This is questionable. Well, I guess it does. Yeah, this is questionable. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Wingit? What are you doing? Like, I'm thinking, like, you could bring this APC if I'm, like, back here. I could have popped him in, moved up here, got him over there to start doing... Calm Wreckers, that's really good. Building more tanks. Take a shot on that mech to stop the capture. Even shot on that mech down there, fair enough. Questionable range, but I guess this also says move it mech or get out of here, and also with this, but there's this other tank guarding it, so... But I got a couple tanks in there, so I have a pretty good lineup of tanks. I did sack this infantry to slow down this cap, especially because he captured with a mech, which makes it harder for him to get reinforcements in on that to keep that cap going here easily. Now, granted, I say it like he doesn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 4 infantry right next to him, but still. Really? I take that shot on an APC? I usually don't kill transports unless super's going on. Shot on the APC, 2 shots on it, moving forward. So now we also choose continue. Actually, no, that reach, that doesn't reach. That tank does not reach. I guess I did. I assume I checked that. Again, it's been a while since I last played this match, so I'm kind of like trying to remember what I was doing at the time. Sometimes I don't even remember what I had for lunch. Hey, little boost that up there to get that little wall going. Tank infantry, moving my artillery back. Now, I just noticed he has his infantry over here by this rocket. He can use it. Yeah. Well, will he use it is the question. I think if I remember correctly, Josh just gets to it and immediately fires his rocket. Like, what does this thing do? It's missile. Takes a shot at my infantry. Not the best, not the worst. AP, the Riki going up there. Tank going up to disfigured guard. Retreat this tank to heal it. APC just kind of in the way. And there's the classic Josh rocket. That man loves his indirects a lot. I guess it's not the worst situation, but you could have boosted that. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I need to, I will accept that then. Because I am down to play about Advanced Wars by Web. And just all that stuff. I'm always down to play. Because I typically leave like little games running just to like give me something to do at work. While I'm on my break and not editing or doing back-end stuff for YouTube. Because that's also the time I usually play Advanced Wars by Web, is when I'm on break. Okay, I was going to say, are you not going to finish off that infantry? Yeah, I got the last one. Moving his mech back, because it got smacked. So he's got a pretty good offense coming in here, but I have four tanks and an anti-air down here to do that, and I'm also going to soon capture this airthrone. That's fair, yeah. Definitely. So I do kind of want to comment on this play down here, because he literally brought his infantry back to move this up here, for it to boost him up there, when he could have got the same result just moving this up here and then moving his infantry in. I think that's funny. It resulted in the same exact situation, even though he did it in a different order. Infantry dies, that kind of sucks. And he has decent defense, is pretty good defense on this missile. He uses up silo. Goes in, fires it immediately. Does hit my tanks, which really sucks. It puts my tanks not in the best spot, the 7 HP thing. But I decided, you know what, I'm still in a decent enough. I'm going for it. Give me your neck. Although, unfortunately, I do not get to steal the man's neck. His neck gets to live again. Go for a little bit of a brawl down there. Not the worst. I do completely immobilize this tank, and he doesn't have another tank even remotely near here to stop it. And his only defense really is that 7 HP mech that's over there capturing. So my vehicles kind of get to run the show down there for a little bit. Why? I guess I'm moving this guy back down to like bring my APC back down here, but like, doesn't matter, move him around. Your APCs can go everywhere. But I guess that's just me. Don't really know if I fully agree with it. There we go, now I'm up near the missile. So now we're in an interesting position. Because for one, now he understands what the missile does. And two, I have one. He does not. He already used his. So now I have this to always threaten, do not build a ball of units. If you build your ball of units up too high, I can just blow them up. Or get through a wall. So I always just have that available on the ready. And that's going to lead to an interesting power dynamic. I definitely want to try this map again with him. Because like right now, I just have the thing to be, I just have it. I decided to say, I see your rockets, I raise my own rockets, even though they're going to take too long to get in position anyway, so not the best, but eh. Helpful enough. I build a rocket, a tank, infantry, not bad. I don't agree with this. Actually, no, double shot. That's not the worst. Oh, I kill it out of the way. Cool. Fun. Setting up the little wall, putting the mech in danger, but nah, that's kind of what you got to do to protect your indirects. Because, depending on how he attacks, I can shoot back with my artillery. And my artillery gets a shot. Perfect. I can shoot the cheeky Riki. Yeah, rocket down my infantry, but also, importantly, that base locks him. He cannot build off that base this turn. And I think he didn't notice this airport up here. Builds another rocket. So I know what the rocket's building up. Like, I keep debating, like, is it time to fire the missile? Is it time to shoot? He's retreating. Honestly, I'd probably boost out infantry and build another one from here, just throw in there. Takes a shot. Not the worst, but not the best. Retreats his tank. Gotta go lick his wounds. So really what I should have probably... I think a thing I should technically have done here is with one of my low HP infantry, like this 3 HP guy, with me carrying more infantry up after a bit, like take this guy and transfer him over to the rocket and get this fresh HP guy up here. I forget if we had a turn limit on here. I think we did, but I probably should have done something like that because I left my low HP infantry to fire the rocket, which makes more sense, but yeah, that's kind of like a tomato thing. It's not a huge... Is it worth the time investment to get the guy back there and the back up? I should build a black boat. Yeah, I think I want to bring a mech over there with the black boat just so I can blast down his missiles. So I can start free-raining my airport. I gotta use my mouse. I gotta remember, I have a mouse. Which, does it? Yeah, it shows up on the screen. But start bringing in battlecopters and, like, bombers and junk, like, over here at this diagonal angle just to say, screw you. Move my rocket up. Hey, mech shot on the tank. Dead. Kill that infantry because I'm there. Tank on tank action. I killed the Riki. Okay. Not bad, but I do have to worry about Josh's power. Or Jake's power because of his whole +1 range can shoot down this tank. Finally kill the APC. Moving on up. Building my little... Trying to get a little wall going. Or at least my artillery. Even if it's all low HP stuff, I am kind of doing pretty decent here with some positioning junk. Let's go back down here. Anti-air artillery plant. Anti-air goes to kill that mech. Now, not fully doing what I hear from a lot of people is like attack with one side, defend with the other. I'm kind of just going full-on attack both sides, which is kind of silly. But I'm like, right now I can just strike him and get rid of a lot of his units. That's fair. A lot of dual strike COs are a little weird. Am I still on top chat? I'm still on top chat. Yep. Thank you. Cool. I done did my top chat, my live chat when I went to. Yeah, but I'm now. That's the main thing to remember is Jake gets like +1 indirect range on his super, and I think he gets +1 movement with his other power, with his power as well. At least on a super one. Base lock again, not fully agree. This definitely weakens you up here a lot. This is a not great move. I don't fully agree with it because it's Yeah, like you kill the mech, which good on you, but this also lowers your unit count. So like you're throwing away a lot of base building and temple. Your production count is not great, or because there's like the idea like you can only produce so many units, so you're just throwing away production for that. Yeah, it's pretty much only do it if you have to kind of thing. Combine there to heal up. Build the little wall. Not a very good value mech shot, because once mech gets low enough on HP, it's not going to do a whole lot. It's fun when we do it by web. He does way worse when we just play Brew Boot Camp. Then he does way better. More rockets! So like a moment like this, I'm like, do I fire the missile? Do I just gun him down in the streets? Moving his units up. Move my mech over there to get in there a little quicker for the black boat. Figure leave this guy over here, and then I move the infantry and the mech thing. That's fair. I'm more used to this because I played this a lot more. I've played this a lot more than Reboot Camp multiplayer. Shred the mech with the anti-air. I think I got the luck roll there. I wish there was a damage calculator on the replay viewer. As of this point, though, I think I've got good unit lead. I can start building Bopters now. Trying to build a little wall over there. It was my reintroduction to Advance Wars, but I started playing this version a lot more because it was easier to play with my friends because of just like you could take your turn whenever you get a chance kind of thing. Retreating back, that's fair enough because I know I'm going to do a lot more striking down here. It's not a bad idea to pull back stuff. Make sure to try to get those kills, because if this was an anti-player, it would not be in a fun spot. Yeah, fair. I mean, I like both. Don't get me wrong. I'm always down to play both. It's just this is easier for me to play with my friends. That's fair. I do understand the worry, because, like, I want another game, but it depends on the wall themselves, and if this... And then another base lock, and you don't even get to take full advantage of your power. Like, what'd you even kill? A 3 HP tank? Bro, move your gear out of there. Come on, get it out of the safe. Yeah, it makes me sad. Let's hope for more. I can only hope for more. And besides, other games work pretty well. At least they don't fully get the same experience, because, like, I like Wargroove, but it's not the same experience as Advance Wars is. It's still different. I might actually do a Wargroove replay on here too. Because I have a wonky 4-player map I've recorded. Honestly, I think if you want a fair chance for Advance Wars right now, I need to play Tiny Metal. I own it. I just have yet to sit down and play it. But I think really the best chance for Advance Wars would be to wait and release their next game when, like, the next Switch console comes out. Because, like, there's not a ton of games for people to play. So that would be a great chance to just grab some people. Like, hey, new Advance Wars right when the game comes out. You can make the better online stuff. But get it right during that beginning time when there's not a lot of stuff to play. You'll just get people to try it out because they want to play the new console. At least that is, in my opinion right now, what would be the best chance for Advance Wars. And make it a new game, because some people didn't want to play reboots. There was the art style contention thing, which I don't fully personally agree with. I like the art style. Because, like, I always think of it as, like, a board game. But I know a lot of people don't like it. Holding on to my power here, because I'm like, nah, I don't feel like launching right now. But yeah, I think that is, in my personal opinion, their best chance for Advance Wars to come back, is make it near the launch of a console. But it's also probably not going to be high on their priority list to put it at the launch of a console. But also with all the delays, Reboot Camp kind of got screwed. It just kind of was just a shitty situation. Yeah, Reboot Camp might have made it worse. We'll see. I'm always hopeful, but then again, I'm also a usually super positive guy and, like, always just like, I hope for the best. And, like, I'm not going to try to sit there and just be like, negative all the time, even if it is the reality a lot of the time. I try my best to keep the positive outlook on life. As I talked about this one, I was completely ignoring this match. I am completely stomping this man. Oh, he comes over here just trying to stop my fucking... And he grabs his missiles. He took his missiles away like, no. Where's he gonna put it? Finally unlocks that base. Yeah. Kill the Riki, although now there's this guy. Still can't shoot my artillery, which is good. I'm moving my units up. I build the battleship! Yes! Yar har fiddly dee. Bopter's moving out. Starting to capture after that base. Hey, he's finally got some tanks down here. I just noticed that. I'm going for some kills. Move my tank back to heal because I have enough stuff in the area. That or maybe they could maybe actually get away with making a phone version of Advance Wars for at least the multiplayer, and that could probably do pretty well because that's a big place I play by web is on my phone a lot of the time. So that could also be a decent way to try to do Advance Wars again, is just make a phone app version of it. But I also don't trust a mobile version, if I'm going to be honest. Nice shot. It's like a big thing for multiplayer, so like, that could work. I legitimately think it could work. But again, we don't know how much they're really going to want to put on that. Going for the attack, got the rocket in position, but there is a problem. I have a battlecopter over here. Moving infantry out. Anti-air coming in finally, so I do have to worry about that anti-air with my battlecopter. But still, if I kill this with my... If I do a lot of damage to this with my battlecopter, that's well worth the money. That is what I would like to call a good value trade. That is the opposite of a GameStop trade. Capturing, shooting him down. Lady Luck activated that a little late. See what happens. I'll be honest, I was waiting for like it to go over all the units like it does in by web. Or not by web, by boot camp. Lucky roll. Boop. Run my tank there, just do a shot. Almost killed it. So I believe here I was trying for the luck roll just out of this curiosity, see if I could just power whack this lander right here and just completely sink it and the missiles and get a crazy good trade. But I guess, could I have attacked that from my position? No, but still, Do I have anything that can get in the way? I think I do. Does my APC move up? Please tell me I'm smart enough to put my APC in the way. Move my infantry up there, start transferring stuff. Battleship's coming out. Good shot, kill the Riki in one go. Kill the APC. Moving on up. Retreating, stepping out my units. I did, but I think I put my APC in the way at some point. I hope. Right? I do. I don't move the APC up? No! Because that would have been the perfect play. Because, like, I come here, get the whack, put the APC right here, just like, fuck you in particular. Fuck you and your stones. And just said, cool, you're not hitting me, because you can't get your anti-air in there. But I made the stupid play of not moving my junk up. Hell, even the anti-air there would have been better. What am I doing? Oh, no, I'm seeing the better play now, because, like, yeah, my anti-air is going to get whacked back, I think, my APC. It's like, man, smart enough to get off the property, good. Taking his shots with his rockets up there. But then again, still, I think I pretty much have this in the bag. What? 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 Why not take the why not take the bopter? It's a free copter. You can earn your freaking anti-air. What are you doing, buddy? Oh no. What the hell? Bro. Bro, what do you even kill? What are you doing? I think at this point though he's also kind of mentally just given up because 19 to 42. But still, that's such a just terrible play. So yeah, we're just pretty much running near the end. Yeah, I think that's why I thought I moved the APs, because like, oh, my battlecopter didn't die. Yeah, just kind of taking his shots, moving in, cool. Builds another anti-air. I shoot my battleship over there just to sink it. Move my bopters in. Don't really care at that point. Because I'm also at the point of I have enough of a lead, like, sure, take my 5 HP battlecopter. Don't really care, that's about that power charge. Then again, my positioning isn't the best winner down here, if I'm being honest, looking at it. But I have units coming in. More rocket shots, not bad. Tearing down some units, but number-wise, still doing pretty good. How's our values look? Yeah, I have a pretty good steep lead on him. Do I pop a Lady Luck? I do! Battleship on them, moving that forward. 5 HP on the anti-air with an infantry. That's pretty good. Go for more luck damage. Yeah! Fuck yo, anti-air! Riki getting freaky, taking that damage. Really? Oh, that's the only thing I really had in range at the time, so. Indirects taking their shots. Good Good value recon. I love my boy Riki. Figure just take a shot, harass him over there on his base. Moving some infantry up because I'm running out of infantry. Oh god, for a second I thought that was a mech. I'm like, that's a questionable play. So where are we sitting after my super? We're sitting at 38, 30 something to 9. That's, I think he just resigned, right? No, he takes his shots. I'm surprised. Yep, and then they resign. Fair enough. Alright, makes sense. What is this? They have a graph here now? Whoa, that's cool. You can get so much data if you want. That's cool. I didn't know you could get all this info. That's cute. Huh. Alright, then that was one match.